I found something in a book from 1948 today that didn't exist on the internet anywhere. But for me, I'm 38 years old, and when I was growing up, I had this sort of understanding, or it was coached and educated into me, that the internet would bring this kind of golden age of information dispersal where all of the information we could ever need would be categorized and searchable at our fingertips and organized and just right there whenever we needed it. And my family owns a secondhand bookstore. I am a second-generation bookseller, currently on a mission to build the used bookstore of the future. This is actually my second version of this video. The first one was highly produced, and I'm doing this one to get more comfortable talking in front of the camera casually. That's why I'm doing it while I'm driving, but also because I feel like I didn't get the emphasis on the idea I wanted in the first version, which is that on the copyright page of this book from 1948, it listed the designer, Maurice Cyril Kaplan, and the book wasn't terribly rare. Like, it was listed on a few websites, and there weren't like a ton of reviews. It was pretty easy to find, but there wasn't like a ton of information on it either. But nowhere on the internet was there the connection between this designer, Maurice Kaplan, and this book. Nowhere that I could find. And I went into several databases I know about where there's book information, and I Googled it, and I looked at the listings of where the book was for sale. And I feel like this happens all the time. This is not a book I sought out to make this point. It was like the fifth book I scanned. And it just caught my curiosity, and I looked it up, and I Googled it, and that was what I figured out. And I decided to make this video as a result. And if you say, who cares? I think that's a fair question. But I would turn to you and I say, like, who gets to decide who cares? Who gets to decide who cares and where that information gets stored and who is the guardian of that information and who preserves it and who decides what information gets discarded? I think right now we surrender way too many of these questions to kind of black box technologies that we don't understand how they work and we don't know who operates them. And I'm against that. And that's what my whole project is about. If you want to learn more or you're curious about bookstores, follow me.